everybody, this is Dr. Dain. Welcome to this installment of the Tour of Consciousness, this time from lovely Stockholm. As I've said so many times, one of my favorite cities in the world. How did I get so lucky to be here today? Yes, going out for a jog this morning. Now, I did have one request from somebody who asked if I could make all of my videos without clothes. Thank you for that. I'm very grateful, and I'm not sure that's going to be the case, but it is a wonderful time to do Tour of Consciousness because not that many people are around and, have the iPhone with me and all that. So what's the tool for today? Well, one of the things that Gary Douglas and I have discovered recently is that what most people do in their lives in all kinds of areas and in their relationships is they try to function from the past with something we call points of connection. So what happens is when you start a relationship, for example, you find all these ways in which you're connected to the person. And you go, oh, I'm connected to them based on this. Like, I like silver pens and they like silver pens. I like French food and they like French food. I like to go jogging and they like to go jogging. So you create all these points of connection, which is fine, except when you solidify that, that becomes a stopping point for you because you always look to that as though that's the way to be connected rather than creating from points of creation. In other words, what if every one of those places you had together was simply a place that could create more for both of you? That's not what we've been taught to do. What we've been taught to do is create these points of connection, solidify those, and act like that is the basis of our relationship, and that's the only value of the relationship. So, well, what do you do about it? Well, the thing is, we've developed all kinds of processes in Access. That's actually, and I apologize for my hand shaking. My hand's shaking. I'm at the end of the jog and, all that sort of thing. So I apologize. But we've developed all kinds of processes to undo all kinds of different aspects of this. But one real simple one is you can look at the people in your life right now and go, okay, how many points of connection do I have that are limiting the points of creation that are possible? In other words, how many points of connection do I have that are limiting the creation that the relationship can be, the creation that the job can be, the creation that the business can be, whatever it is, because those points of connection always cause you to go back to the past as though that is creation, except it's not. So how many points of creation do you have, points of connection do you have that are limiting the points of creation possible in your relationships? Woo! Everything that is times a gazillion. Will you destroy and create it, please? Right and wrong, good and bad, pod and pock, all nine shorts, boys and beyonds. And you can do this with particular people. You know, how many points of connection do I have that are limiting what's possible to create beyond that with Susie, with John, with Bob, with, I don't know, we're in Stockholm, with Sven, who knows? So you can do it with specific people. So how many points of connection do you have that are limiting the points of creation you have with yourself? A point of connection would be everywhere you've decided you're something and that somehow connects you to what you call you. What if you didn't have to be the you decided you were? What if you could be the you that you can create you as starting today? So as you go through and pock and pot all those points of connection, you'll start to recognize where you've created connection with people based on fixed points of view rather than allowing them and you to change and become greater as you go, because that really should be the purpose of our relationships, to create us and our partners and the people we're with as greater every single day. And unfortunately, I don't know about you, but I don't see very much of that occurring on the planet right now. Hopefully this will help a lot. So thank you very much for listening from the lovely and amazingly beautiful Stockholm. This is Dr. Dain signing off for now. I look forward to being with you next time. Bye.